Right now, homeowners across this country are sitting on over $11 trillion in tappable home equity. That's not a typo, $11 trillion. And here in Connecticut, we have seen some of the largest percentage gains in home equity in the entire nation over the last 5 years, nearly 300% growth in average equity. If you own a home in Stamford, Norwalk, or anywhere in Fairfield County, there is a very good chance you are sitting on a financial opportunity that most people do not fully understand, and I want to talk about that today. I'm Todd Auslander of the Auslander Kasindorf team, and I've been selling real estate in this county for over 25 years and have been involved in more than 1,500 transactions. Today, I'm going to explain exactly what this record high equity means for you as a homeowner and why late summer and early fall is the strategic window to act on it. What am I seeing right now with sellers who are making the smartest moves in this market? Let's start with some context, because I think a lot of homeowners hear your home went up in value and they nod along without really understanding the magnitude of what has happened. If you bought a home in Fairfield County before 2021, you have likely seen your home's value increase by a significant amount. We're not talking about a modest bump. We're talking about transformational appreciation. Median home values in Norwalk, Stamford, and across Fairfield County have climbed year over year, and the equity that homeowners have built is real, substantial, and in many cases, life-changing. Here's the thing about equity that most people miss. It is trapped wealth. It looks great on a Zillow's estimate. It makes your net worth statement look impressive, but it does not pay your bills, it does not fund your retirement, and it does not improve your daily quality of life until you actually access it. A lot of homeowners are sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity and living like they are not. The question is not whether you have built wealth in your home. The question is, what are you going to do with it? The mistake I see people make is assuming this equity will just sit there forever, compounding at the same pace. Markets stabilize, values plateau. If you've been waiting for the perfect moment to act, I want you to understand you are standing in it. This brings me to what I am seeing as the single biggest opportunity in the Fairfield County market right now, the strategic downsize. Let me paint a picture. You bought your home 15 or 20 years ago. Your kids have grown up and moved out. You are maintaining a 4-bedroom, 3-bath colonial on a half-acre lot, mowing the lawn, paying the taxes, keeping up with the repairs, and you are doing it largely out of habit or because you have not stopped to run the numbers. I am working with sellers right now who are selling their large family homes for a premium, because that is exactly what motivated buyers in this market want, and then turning around and buying a beautiful, well-appointed smaller home or condo in cash. When you pay cash, today's interest rates are completely irrelevant to you. You eliminate your mortgage payment entirely, and you dramatically reduce your property taxes and your maintenance costs, and you take a significant amount of money and put it directly into your financial future. That is not just a real estate transaction, that is a retirement strategy. And here's the part that makes this especially compelling right now. The inventory of larger move-up family homes in Stamford, Norwalk, and across Fairfield County is still tight. Buyers are highly motivated, they're competing for well-maintained homes in good neighborhoods, and they're willing to pay for them. You have exactly what they want. The leverage is yours. I want to take a minute to talk about something that does not show up in any market report, but that I deal with in almost every downsizing conversation I have. Selling the family home is not just a financial decision. For a lot of people, it is one of the most emotionally complex decisions they will ever make. That house is where your kids grew up. It's where you hosted Thanksgiving for 20 years. It holds a version of your life that you are proud of. I understand that, and I'm not here to minimize it, but I will tell you what I've observed over 25 years of doing this. The sellers who wait too long, who hold on to the house out of sentiment long past the point where it makes practical sense, almost always wish they had moved sooner. Not because the house was not worth keeping, but because the next chapter they stepped into was better than they expected. The clients I have worked with who have made this move, who sold the big house, cashed out their equity, and moved into something that actually fits their life right now, they don't look back. They talk about freedom. They talk about not being tied to property that requires constant attention. They talk about the financial flexibility to travel, to help their kids, to actually enjoy the wealth they spent decades building. Downsizing is not giving something up, it's cashing in on your terms while the market is working in your favor. So why am I talking about all this now, in August? Because timing matters, and the fall market is the strategic seller's best friend. A lot of homeowners assume spring is the only time to list, and yes, spring brings the most buyers, but it also brings the most competition from other sellers. Your home is one of dozens hitting the market at the same time. When you list in late summer or early fall, the dynamic shifts. The casual buyers who spend their spring Sundays going to open houses for fun are gone. The buyers who are out in September and October are serious. They have a timeline. They are fully pre-approved. They need to be in a home before the end of the year, and they are ready to write a contract. On top of that, if you're planning to buy something smaller after you sell, the fall market gives you more negotiating room on the buy side as well. You are not fighting the spring frenzy on either end of the transaction. The sellers who are going to look back on 2026 and say they made the right call are the ones who listed this fall, priced their home correctly based on real data, and walked away with the equity they spent years building. If you are curious about what your home is actually worth right now and what a transition to a smaller or different lifestyle would look like financially, reach out to us. We will run the numbers for you, completely confidentially, so you can make an informed decision. I'm Todd Auslander. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more real estate truths.